Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Maddesen again. I have another art project for you guys to try at home. This one's a little different than last time. Today we're doing an upcycling project. So upcycling is when you take an object and you recycle it by making it into a piece of art. So today we are going to be turning milk cartons into these cute little house lanterns. So there are a couple of supplies that you're going to need. You are going to need a milk carton. I've already drawn some of my lines on it, and I'll explain what those are in just a minute. But you're going to need one of these milk cartons, and I chose these because they look like little houses. So also they're going to be a lot easier to cut your shapes out of, like these little windows that I started cutting here, than a milk jug would be. So then the supplies that you're going to need are some markers. I'm using this orange one because it shows up well on my milk carton, and an X-Acto knife or some sort of cutting utensil. So parents, this is where you come in. I would strongly suggest that no matter the age of your child, you help them with this part because these are dangerous. So this is a good project for any age group again, because you can make it as detailed as you want. You can use paints, markers, whatever you have to decorate. I decided just to do mine with markers. You can see that I left the milk carton the way that it looks, but I added some little bricks and some flowers and grass and outlined my windows and doors and everything all nice. So I did it this way. You can also do it that way if you don't have paint. Or if you do have paint, you can paint your whole milk carton and then cut out, or you can paint on the milk carton after you cut. But here's what we're going to do with it. So first, you're going to start by drawing your door and your windows however you want them to look. You can make circular windows, you can make square windows. I did a little bit of everything on this one. I made a circle window, I made some little square windows over here. You can make whatever kind of windows you want. And then the other thing that you're going to make as well is this little rectangle in the back here. And you're going to put it right at the base here and only the 3 sides. So once you have your whole milk carton, all your windows and doors drawn, parents, this is where you come in. You're going to take your X-Acto knife and you're going to very carefully start cutting out the little openings in your windows and the opening in your door. I did not cut my door so that it can open, but if you would like to do that, you may. It's all up to you. So for this part, you're going to want to make sure that your child is drawing these lines nice and thick, so probably even thicker than I drew mine. That way you have a good amount of space here to keep these little, crosshairs in the windows nice and sturdy. I ran into this problem with my first project that I did here where these started to break a little because they weren't super sturdy. So this one I have been more careful about my cutting. So I would advise you to do the same so you don't break your beautiful project. And what I liked to do, the method that I found that worked best, was I just make a little puncture hole very carefully, and then I very carefully kind of saw down. And I did this on 3 sides, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So 1, 2, very carefully ease the blade in, 3. So after I did my 3 sides, I kind of reached in and pulled this up like so that you have this little flap here, and then you can hold on to that while you're cutting that 4th side, and it helps kind of stabilize your cutting and give you that nice, crisp, clean look. So after you get all of your little windows and doors cut out, what you're going to do is you're going to take a candle. Now I would recommend using the, I messed up. I forgot to tell you a very important part. This little door on the back. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to draw this right to the bottom, make it nice and big so that you have room to get your hand in there. And you're only going to cut those 3 sides. You're going to leave this bottom attached so that you have this little door. And that's where you're going to put your candle in to make this beautiful little lantern. So I would recommend you use one of these little electric tea light candles. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. Mine is dead, so I'm going to demonstrate with a regular candle, but I would not recommend using a regular candle in these for a prolonged period of time because that is an open flame and this is paper. So, you're just going to stick your candle in the back here, like so. And you would just turn it on. I'm going to have to light mine. Close up your little door. And ta-da! Look at your beautiful little house. Isn't that so cool? You can help light up your house, make it nice and festive for spring, or you can doodle flowers on there. You can make this however you want to make it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this activity and that you give it a try. If you do make one of these or multiple of these, if you have multiple milk cartons like me, you can make a whole little city. If you decide to make these, drop pictures in the comments below this video or post them to the social media for the Boys and Girls Club. We'd love to see your finished products. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this second video. There will be more coming, so have a great day, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and stay creative.